Welcome to the Graceful Grammar Higher Secondary School Digital Class Level 5 Oxford Discover English Third Day. Student Learning Outcome. After taking this class, they will be able to understand and learn the reading strategy, monitor and clarify. After taking this class, they will, whenever they read anything, whenever they read any type of text, they can use this strategy, monitor and clarify, and in this way they can better understand the meaning of that text, that paragraph. Dear students, put your thinking caps on. It's time for a quick check. Dear students, read these two sentences very carefully and observe the difference and notice the difference. I can't bear this rude behavior anymore. And the second sentence is, I read a story of a bear and two friends yesterday. In first sentence, bear means to tolerate. In second sentence, bear means animal. So it is clear that understanding, observation and clarification of a text is very important while reading for better understanding, for clarity. Okay? Dear students, open your Oxford Discover student book. Dear students, open your book on page number 17. In this page, we will read exercise D, and exercise D is about monitor and clarify. Dear students, before we solve exercise D, we should know the meaning of monitor and clarify. So, what is the meaning of monitor? The meaning of monitor is to observe and check something over time. To check something very minutely, very carefully, very closely, very carefully. And the meaning of clarify, to make something clear, to make any concept what we are reading, we can develop understanding in our mind with clarification, with clarity. So this is the meaning of clarify, to make something clear, to make the concept, to make the understanding in our mind clear. Dear students, let's start reading exercise D. Learn, monitor and clarify. Basically this is a strategy. Basically this is a technique of reading. How can we read and how can we read effectively? Effective reading means we can understand the concept, we can understand the theme of any paragraph which we are reading. So let's read. Make sure you understand what you are reading. So this is very important and very vital point, very key point. Monitor your understanding. Good readers reread sentences they don't understand. Read ahead. You can find new clues. Clues means hints to help you understand what you are reading. Number 3. Look at the pictures, charts and diagrams. They may clarify what you are reading. There is no doubt pictures and charts are very helpful to understand the meaning, to understand the clarification of concept, to understanding the clarification of anything, any object. So let's start reading of this paragraph. Read the paragraph about sloths. Answer the questions. Sloths have existed for about 60 million years. They live in the rainforest of South and Central America. They live in trees where they hang upside down and they rarely visit the ground. There are several species of sloths. Some have 3 toes and some have 2 toes. They mostly eat insects, small birds, and leaves. Let's move towards question answer. Did you reread sentences you didn't understand? Obviously, if we didn't understand it, then we reread the sentences. This is quite easy paragraph, but the picture make it easier that how sloths look like. Number 2, did you read ahead? Yes. Number 3, did the picture help clarify what you read? Yes, the picture is very helpful in understanding. My little dear students, now open your workbook. Oxford Discover Workbook. Dear students, now open your workbook on page number 12. On page number 12, there is an article about Anna and the African lions. Let's read the article. Anna was excited. Her family was going to a restaurant with an African theme. The owner was a naturalist who loves to do and who loves to study natural things, plants, animals, who collected animal shells and bones. Anna saw beautiful shells and feathers decorating the walls, but then she saw a lion's head hanging on the wall. The owner, Mr. Tate, came over. That's my African lion. Did you kill that lion? Anna asked. I thought you were a naturalist. I am, he laughed. I love studying animals. I didn't kill it, but I did buy it. A lot of people buy lion trophies here. Do you like it? Anna didn't say anything. I'm sorry that you are upset, he said kindly. You can eat in the other room. That night, Anna went to her computer and read about lions for a long time. Then she made a poster. Anna sent the poster to Mr. Tate. She went back to the restaurant with her family a few days later. Anna, said Mr. Tate, I got your poster. I'm sorry, but I don't want to take down the lion. My customers love it. Anna started at him, but lions might become extinct. May I put up the poster I sent you? Okay, he smiled. You may put up your poster for a few days. The next week, Anna went back to the restaurant and saw Mr. Tate. Hello, Anna. I'm glad to see you. My customers have seen your poster and they have been talking about it. You have inspired some of them to write letters. Now they don't want my African lion on the wall. I have decided to take it down. Do you know what I want to do? What? I want to get my money back and give it to that conservation organization on your poster. You have inspired me too. This is quite easy and reading, and we read about a naturalist. We read about Anna who inspired people and Mr. Tate as well with her poster. So let's move towards exercise A. Read the story. How does Anna inspire people? Anna inspires people with her poster which is about lion extinction. How can we preserve lions? Lions are endangered animals. Exercise B. Read the story again. Remember, reread sentences to monitor your understanding. So, I think this is quite easy reading, but if you feel any difficulty or confusion, you can reread those sentences. This thing will help you better understanding. Dear students, let's move towards page number 13, exercise A. Monitor and clarify by rereading. Circle true or false. The restaurant owner was a poacher. He was not a poacher, he was a naturalist. Poacher means illegal who hunt animals illegally. So he was not poacher, he was naturalist. This sentence is false. Number 2, the customers were not interested in the poster. False. The, Number 3, the customers were talking about the information in the poster. True. That's why they are inspired by the poster of Anna. Number 4, lion populations have decreased. Yes, lion populations have decreased. That's why she is talking about lions extinction. Number 5, lions could become extinct. So lions population have decreased. That's why lions could become extinct. True. Number 6, people in the US do not buy trophies. So this is totally wrong thing. This is false. Number 7, no customers wrote letters about protecting lions. This is also false. Number 8, Mr. Tate decided to give money to the conservation organization. This is true. Absolutely right. Let's move towards exercise B. Why did Mr. Tate change his mind and decide to take the lion trophy down from the wall? Mr. Tate changed his mind and decided to take the lion trophy down from the wall because he was inspired by Anna's poster, in which she wrote lions might become extinct. Move towards home task. Today's home task is quite easy. Solve exercise A, B on page number 12 of workbook. After this, you have to solve exercise A, B on page number 13 of workbook. And you have also solved exercise D, which is very simple, very easy, on page number 17 of student book. So this is your homework, and this is quite easy homework. You will enjoy while you doing it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully this is helpful in your studies, in your doing homework. Allah Hafiz.